Today in the Village of Vibrance, we are going to tackle one of the biggest problems facing our small starter village. That is, we need roads. And we're going to tackle another problem. I need a lot more copper for future builds, and so I'm finally going to set about to take out and clear a trial chamber. Hello guys, welcome back to Joshgetslost. Last time we built this amazing barn with this really cool cow breeder slash slime farm. I'll show you guys the slime farm another time, but I just want to give you guys a look kind of at what we're thinking about today. Of course, there is the area that we worked on this last time over here, kind of making this wheat field and nice little path through the forest. But we are thinking we need to connect this with the rest of our village and integrate it. And so what better way to integrate all of this together than by beginning to shape out the roads and other things in our village. One of those, task that doesn't look great on a thumbnail, but is important for your Minecraft world. I went to repair all my tools after the recent thing and found out that my allays died. Apparently there's some kind of chunk issue where if they're on a campfire, they will die. If the chunk is unloaded, they'll take all the damage at once when you return. And apparently that happened. Oops. So I gotta go back. I'm gonna actually redesign the inside of the XP machine of our villager breeder. Get these guys going with the new lava track, lava chicken, lava. All right, come on guys, come over here. I want to breed you and torture you forever. Come on. But the new design is one I used on an SMP I recently played on. You can check out the videos on this channel called Basement Craft. And on that one, it's just built into the ground. And so I'll put it in the ground here. I've redesigned instead of them falling very far. Here we go. Basically, the note block activates water, which will start drowning them. Once they start drowning, I will hit a dispenser and use a splash potion of infestation on them. And that splash potion will produce silverfish as I hit this armor stand as they take damage. And then I don't actually hit the allays, rather as they take damage from the water drowning, they'll produce silverfish and I will hit the silverfish with this. Oh, my last design did not use the armor stand. Apparently I have flame on my Bane of Arthropods sword. Oh good, and my regular sword has knockback. Guys, it's gonna be a problem. Okay, if I stay right over it like this, maybe I can even get down in there. I think that's how I have to get the XP. There we go. Okay, so stay down, look straight down, no goofing around. Looks like I need to enchant a new sword that has Bane of Arthropods, but does not have flame or knockback. All right, the silverfish potion is done. Let me get in there. Come on, let me in. Come. Seriously, there we go. Get the rest of that XP. Not only did I repair all of my tools, including a couple extra shovels, and got a lot of silverfish heads. I need to update my resource pack that gives the mob head drops because there's way too many of those. Not only did I get those, but it looks like I'm well over level 30 and we are just moving right up to be able to enchant that new sword I need. And there we go. So with my tools, especially my shovels now repaired, we're going to dig and replace all of the roads in our starter base. Obviously, we have a lot of paths here that were part of the original village. But what we're going to do is replace those and put in coarse dirt, which is gravel mixed with dirt, and use some spruce slabs for the hill so we never have more than a half block climb anywhere. And this way we'll be able to get around our area a little bit faster and just had some fun digging in the dirt, playing some Minecraft, and enjoying making the roads as the days went by. And eventually we're going to make a road up and around to the top of our wizarding tower as well, so we could ride a horse or whatever straight up there instead of jumping up those stupid blocks for the 80 millionth time. This didn't necessitate, I don't have shulkers yet, so a few trips back and forth to the gravelly hills, I think to our, I want to say east, the direction the sun rises. Yes, that would be east. And as I got more coarse dirt, I continued to fill in the path Also filled in a little bit of the river here because, yep, I'm finally going to work on that bridge that I've talked to you guys about before. And so as I filled in the dirt and let the grass grow in, kind of expanded the shoreline, I began working on a simple bridge. I wanted to put it out of the way of the view of the Wizarding Tower from our cottage, but also have it nice and low, kind of primitive looking, but not too low to the ground so that we could sail boats right through here, or if we were transporting a mob, everything would be okay. And I think for just kind of designing that on the fly, I think it turned out pretty good. Yeah, I like it. It looks nice. Very, very satisfied. All right, bye. Then I began working on another project that I've been thinking of for a while. Could have been something I waited for a beacon for, but I wanted to give this hill a little bit more of a cliff face. Now that we've got a road going up and around it to be able to easily transport, I wanted to scale it back, and then use kind of a color palette here of deep slate, stone, tough, cobblestone, some mossy stone, cobblestone, and some moss to make kind of a natural looking cliff face here. And then eventually we'll put maybe another building or two down here at the bottom, and got to smooth out these sides a little bit where it lowers down back to the normal ground pattern. So we'll kind of fill that in as well and kind of fix some of these things. And one of the things I wanted to put in here was a little cave behind a waterfall. Specifically thinking this could be a spot for our cartographer villagers. I got the cartography table already here. And we're going to need a cartographer to show us where a trial chamber is. Now, confession time, I have done time lapses and things, including time lapses of mining below the ground. There's literally a trial chamber just below kind of that area where I have all the trees planted here. So I'm assuming it's going to give us a map to there, but I'm going to do it legit and pretend I haven't found it and go ahead and at least do the work to get the map, so that way it doesn't feel like I just cheated and saw the trial chamber under the ground there. They're kind of hard to miss if you're using something like flashback and you're doing any kind of replay that dips below the ground or things like that. So I'm going to change out the flooring here for this area, put in some of these just simple stone brick slabs, save a little bit. I don't plan on putting anything under here, so just saving a little. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Fall down here. This is why you always light under stuff, though, because if you do fall down, it's a lot less painful, guys. I guess I can just climb up. Come on, there we go. All right, but let's go ahead and no, I don't want double. That'd be a waste of a whole slab. Just fill these in. I do really miss early game not having swift sneak. I get very used to it, especially when I'm moving around and placing blocks backwards. Gotta move that, which I need to move it anyway, so my cartographer doesn't take on a mason trade. Since we now have roads, I want to come out here and find a horse. Now you might notice on the upper left, I use mini HUD mostly for lighting checks when I'm spawn proofing an area or a farm, and then also occasionally for like spawning spheres and stuff. But I did remember that it has a horse speed thing, and rather than trying to become an expert horse person, I just kind of look around and see if I found one that looked decently fast. The first one I found was slow. And here, let's check. We can ride all the way up to the top of the Wizarding Tower. I still need to do some of the backside terraforming here. How do you guys use the word terraforming? I know some people will use it for like replacing the dirt on a 9x9 to make a field. They'll call it terraforming. It seems a little small scale. That's just like, to me, that's just like flattening the ground. To me, terraforming is more about actually shaping the ground to be something that you've designed as a feature that significantly changes the terrain. But how do you guys use it? Do you use it in kind of the more simple way, or do you use it for referring to big projects only? Let me know in the comments, because I kind of lean one way, but I know I'm not the only opinion that's out there. So there we go. For our interior, I want to get some acacia. Definitely, this is the colorful village. I think I'm going to call it the Village of Vibrance. I'm still still living here. Vibrance will just be what we call it. And here in Vibrance, just going to practice saying that. There were some great name suggestions, but a few of them that you guys put would probably get me in trouble because they would be very hard to pronounce correctly every time. We're going to be stripping these so that we can use, that's right, you'll never guess, we're going to be using the new shelf block. This area I'm planning to kind of hollow out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I've thought about putting storage in here, but I'd also just like to build a storage building for certain things altogether. But maybe I'll, I don't know, maybe I'll put some farms in here that are just something I want a lot of, but I don't want to have up above the ground. So these are cool. The only problem with these is, yep, I was wondering about that. They don't go in corners. So I'll have to use a corner post in each of these corners here for sure. But I do like the look of them on the interior. They give a nice thin wall design without pushing in too much into our space. And you know, possibly because there's storage, as I'm trading with my cartographer, if I get stuff I don't want, or if I have maps and things that I just want to keep handy in here, I can just put them in one of the slots of the shelves. Using the free cam here just to look out. I don't want to see too much of the orange coming into here, so that it still looks kind of like a natural cave from the front. And also, I left my bed somewhere. All right, picking back up, I've gone ahead and gotten more shelves, and I need to do something with the ceiling here. I think maybe just spruce slabs to blend into the corner spruce stairs that are up there. I'm not sure if I have any. There we go. And I'm gonna sleep. I can kind of see those from the outside. Maybe I'll pull them back one more row just to kind of hide them a little bit. There we go. And this will be the spot for our cartographer to live and come in. Let's go over to our villager breeder. These little houses over here have a little tunnel beneath them that connects, and boats and leads. They are such a pro way to get villagers. And since I only wanted one, I used a chest boat, so I would only pull one out of the thing. I don't want to risk hurting him by hitting his head on the stairs, so let's just let him loose here. I'm going to remove this iron door. I can open these, but they can't, so that's kind of why we're using them. And let this dude go out and go get your job, man. Time to work. Oh, I don't want him linking to my bed, wherever it is. Okay. And shut him in. Where? Wait. How? Can they? Apparently you can jump onto trapdoor height now. I did not know that was a thing. I'm gonna need to switch those with something else, like slabs. Let me go back over here. I'm trading iron to get emeralds from the guys in the iron farm. Let's see, what are you traded up to? Our first test here at the apprentice. These are just village maps. I think it's the next one that we would get a trial map, and I've done everything now. Nothing. All right, I guess we are going again. Guys, I'm going crazy. I've done multiple of these, and it's driven me crazy. All right, you're my fourth guy. This is your chance. When you level up, let me see at the journeyman stage, are you going to give me a trial chamber map or not? This is annoying because I know where the trial chamber is, but I'm trying to respect the game, you know? Play by the rules. All right, here we go. And boom, there it is. Trial Explorer map. Let's get one of those. All right, buddy. Let's check this out. Looks like it's headed west of us and slightly south. Remember, if you run across chicken eggs in the wild, throw them, because That's what I would do. So, you know, if you want to be great and awesome like me, throw random chicken eggs out in the forest. We are moving. This is definitely not the one under our village. I wonder if we were just slightly into this map area where I put my where I put my cartographer out when I linked him, because they sort of do it by the closest area in the map that they're in. We have a tree bridge here. This tree grows in the canyon and blocks this little bridge here. I've seen if we can see it from here. That would have been nice, just exposed right there to the sunlight, but I'm getting close. Looks like somewhere right around here. Let's put a big marker so that's easy to find here in the future where the general area is. I may start digging slightly different, but I want to be able to get back here. I gotta go get some supplies, some chests and things like that, because you get a lot of loot and random stuff in trial chambers, and I was not prepared for it to be this far. I thought it was going to find us the one right underneath our village. So I began digging down and working my way down towards what I hope would be the trial chamber. I did not count as I went, and so I might have missed it by a little bit, but I knew it was somewhere around here. And of course, we always have the map, if nothing else. And apparently we also have creepers that will wait for us at the bottom of our tunnel if we are not careful. All right, I wandered down the cave just a little bit over from, there's our staircase there. You can see the stone by that torch. There we go, opening up that. I'm gonna close, I lit up some of these tunnels as I went through just to help protect us, but I don't want it to be super easy to get through. We definitely want to keep any gunpowder we get though. That's going to come in really important in the times ahead. Let's light up around here. Wow, this is a very windy. Okay. And I'm probably going to turn off my shaders while I'm underground. I don't like how dark they make things, and I want to be able to see. So, yeah. All right, time to dig in. Oh, I'm seeing. Now, the fun of these, especially if you miss whatever the map was showing you, is you don't know what room you're going to pop into. There could be craziness. Oh, this is actually one of the better areas to come in. One of these staircases, because they're usually empty. Sometimes there's even loot at the bottom of them. Not so much in this one, but man, I'm going to fill up on these copper grates later. I can tell you that much for future projects. And not only is there copper and things in here, but oftentimes there's lots of dispensers, which I don't have a skeleton farm or anything to get bows. And so getting a bunch of free dispensers for doing some honey farms and things like that sounds like a really easy way to do this. Let's set up a little, looks like it's night. We're gonna set up a little base camp here in this room and be able to kind of store all of our treasure and things from here before we head out into the thing. We want to have pretty empty pockets just so A, in case we get killed, we don't lose stuff, and B, we also just want to be able to pick up as much as possible and then bring it back. All right, let's head in. I did wax one of the lights, so I got 2 achievements for that, a wax off and lighten up. Although if I put my shield on later, I do have to remember to shift to unwax things, but I'll probably use torches just to kind of mark where I've been so that I know, rather than doing the light up method. All right, had to pause there for a second to remember to go turn off shaders. So I went back in the safety room and did that. Still haven't seen a spawner. I'm guessing there's one in the middle on one of these levels. Oh, there it is. I see webs. Give me spiders. I wonder if that's cave spiders. Those are the worst just because they're small and hard to hit and kind of annoying, but the general rule is as you come in and get in line of sight of these different spawners, they'll activate, they'll send a few waves of bad guys at you, And then if you use blocks, you can cover them up, and then you have a safe room on which to mine or to turn into a future trial key farm or whatever you want to do with it. I'm not sure about this one because it's farther from the one that's right below our village that I don't know about. Whether I will try to use this for anything other than just stripping for copper, or if nothing else, maybe I'll set up some blade. If I run into some breezes, I'll set up something there so I can use it as a breeze farm for the future. But yeah, that's kind of the idea with these. If you drink an ominous potion, the ones you get from the pillager patrols nowadays, you can actually turn the regular trial. I told you they're hard to hit, or I'm just terrible. Sir, oh my gosh. I would blame lag, but I'm playing on my own computer, so I have no one to blame but myself. Well, I can hit him with the sword. I don't know why I couldn't shoot him. I'm usually pretty accurate. Somewhat accurate. You know. All right, I think one of them's under here. Are you hiding, man? I just have to drop down and kill you. Where are you at? Oh, you're over here? He's like, I want to come up and see you, buddy. Are you sure about that? Oh, I hear some treasures dispensing. I'm going to find a way down there. Let's fill this in. There's an ominous vault over there. Of course, the ominous vaults are where you get things like the heavy core, which would be for a mace. Would like to get one of those someday, but there's also some new stuff coming out this next update with the spear. And I haven't even got to mess with those very much, so we will see. I'm going to get some iron. Do I have any? Yes, iron block here. I want to make some shears because being a builder, you never know when you're going to want some cobwebs. I know you can actually make more of them now with the weaving potion, but even for that, you need cobwebs, at least one cobweb to start it. So I'll just use my scissors. Ooh, that's a nice sound. It reminds me a lot of playing Zelda when you run through these and break the pots for treasure. Ender Pearl. Thank you for that. Got some emeralds. I'm going to be jumping around a little bit in this. I'm not going to show you guys all however long it takes me, probably an hour or two to go through and clear this area, but I'll try to show you guys the highlights as I get to them. So if I cut away, know that I will be back and in something else more exciting than chopping up barrels and getting iron out of pots. All right, which way to explore next? Oh, let's get the free barrel. Ooh, trial key. It's always fun. One of the reasons to break these is there are sometimes things like diamonds or even trial keys in them, which, hey, like bonus trial key. You didn't even have to kill any bad guys to get that one. Let's put a little compass here to show us which way is back to our base. What is this room? I know there's baddies in here. What are they going to be? Looks like spiders. What? Spider jockey? I didn't know. Is that just a random chance from the spider spawner? I've never seen that before. Rest in peace, spider jockey. You'll never achieve the fame of your good brother, the chicken jockey. He truly does bear the fame of your family. Ooh, level 40. The one thing I hate about the spider spawners isn't so much the spiders. Are actually one of the easier things to deal with in these, especially regular spiders that aren't cave spiders. But they tend to just climb, instead of coming and attacking you, they tend to climb random parts or show up out of nowhere. Okay, cave spider. You heard me trash talking. Oh, and your buddy the breeze has come to play. Come here, windy buddy. Nothing like poison to make you feel like you're about to die even when you're not. Get a little bit of food here. Got some breeze rods. Well, there's breeze in this room, so we know at least we have some breeze spawners. But I was saying the spiders sometimes just tend to climb randomly. I know you can't hit them with your bow and hurt them, but I can at least get his attention and maybe he'll come this way. Be a lot easier to fight him over here than on this parkour nightmare. Oh, let's get out of the web. Come on, buddy. Come see me. Oh, you. Why? Come on. Come over here. Come see me. Oh, I hate poison. I probably have some honey or something in my inventory, but don't really feel like trying to fumble in there and get it. All right. Come here. Come on. Come play. I want to get the achievement where you kill them by knocking the air puff back at them, but you kind of need to knock them into like magna blocks or hit one of the dispensers that has like poison or something in it, or arrows. Let's see, I already got that. Oh no. That's where I wanted to go. I'm glad. Come on. There we go. All right, let's get our key and then lock off these. Looks like the spider spawner, that second one, there's still a spider around here, which he's probably down here. So let's kind of look around. Is there a staircase? Let's just find our way back. Oh, that's a slab. Find our way back up. There we go. Where you at, buddy? Look at that perfect bridge. I can hear you, Mr. Spider. I want your goodies. I know you're either going to give me something amazing like a trial key or something terrible like a baked potato, but that's the fun. Getting a lot of string though here. That'll be nice. Can finally make some more scaffolding. I felt like I've been a little out of that lately. Oh. There must be another one. Oh, there it is. Is there one more? Because I haven't heard the spawner spit out anything. Oh, yep. Nailed it. All right. Any more? Well, let's just work our way up here. And let's see if we got any goodies. Oh, what is it? It's a key. Woohoo! Sorry for the darkness. All right. Oh, I think there's another spawner over in this corner that we actually haven't activated somehow. Another spider spawner. Let's see, how close do I gotta get to this ugly thing? This way, guys. I want to practice my bow. Although, I think I only have like power 3 on my bow, which might be something I want to work on improving here in the days ahead. But when you enchant your first infinity bow, you kind of take what you can get. Nice way. Oh, it's not going to give me another wave because one of them went somewhere else. Oh, there's some stairs. It's a very elegant staircase. Hey, buddy. I got an arrow for you. Someone else is somewhere. Not up there. He must have fallen down. Let me clear these cobwebs just to make things easier. Where are you at? It's dark over here. Are you down here? Did you fall down? Like, seriously, where do these spiders run to? Sorry for any clearing my throat I've done. My kids brought home a cold from schooling activities and have sort of been trying to share it with everyone in the family. So I was hoping to actually record some of this yesterday, but I was feeling a little sick. And we've got our first loot. Ooh, we got a nice smithing template. That's one of the good things you can get from these. Let me see a couple more of these. Just kind of cut through. Got an ominous potion and arrows. Not that great. These, you know, if I was not as geared up, obviously the trial chamber would be a little tougher, but they are a lot of fun. If you can, I would say, you know, as a general rule, especially if you're playing in a world with friends, try to come to one of these when you're in like copper or iron armor when it's a little tougher, and you'll get some of your diamond gear and stuff, which would be a lot of fun. All right, I found another. I think it's one of those round rooms. It's got a spawner right here at the start with spiders. Let me just get rid of all these guys. Whee! Oh, how did I miss? Nope. What? Okay, I should stop shooting. Stop. Stop. All right. Let's clear off that and get our little key. Now, one of the things I sometimes do is record audio as things are happening, but then I'll switch out the video footage to make the pace of the video go a little faster for you guys. So in case you wonder, like, how is he doing this and talking while this thing, and then he kind of just kept talking while he switched locations. That's what happens sometimes. One of the nice things about recording with your game audio and your vocal audio being on separate tracks. So, anybody else showing up here? I was trying to lure them out, but they don't want to come out and play. And the stupid breeze, this is one of those ones with the dispenser of water in the middle. It knocked it off, and it hasn't turned off the water. It's a big jerk. I love catching them when they land. Like, they look so surprised. Like, wait, how did you know where I was going to go? It would be really fun to knock one back at him, but they kind of fire so low if you're not very close. Unless you hit another target, you're not going to hit them directly. All right. Oh, there's another guy. I'm not charging in because I know to the left there is where that bog spawner was. Those guys have poison arrows. They're probably other than maybe baby zombies, like the toughest spawner to get in this, because the poison just wrecks you while you're trying to do other stuff. I've been lucky to avoid that for the most part, but there is one to the left, at least one. I don't know if there's multiple. I think I've only activated one, but the water seems to have cut them off and they don't know I'm here. So I'd like to keep that. So maybe I can hug the right wall here and just kind of go after this dude without being spotted, and then get some shots in on them from a distance. Come on. There we go. Oh yes, the prize I so deserve. Some cooked chicken. Seriously, I'm pretty sure the only way I eat cooked chickens in my Minecraft worlds is from these stupid trial chambers nowadays. That's just never my choice of meat. I never really seen the point of it. I'm like, you can usually find pigs or cows or whatever to get you started in the game, and then eat some bread, rob some villages, and then get you a farm of some kind going. That's just my strategy. I'm still eating steak. I probably won't stick with it forever. I tend to either go with golden carrots from the villager trades eventually, or my favorite thing to do on SMPs, just because it's easy, is to make a pork chop farm in the nether with the hoglins, and just AFK there for like, I don't know, like an hour, and you've got food for like 3 months. It makes it really easy. So that's usually my food of choice. Is there any other? Nope. Okay, so I climbed up here. I made a little wall because there's a couple spawners in a row there, and I wasn't 100% sure what they were. They appear to just be spider spawners, so I actually am going to have to charge in here because they're climbing and doing stupid stuff. But they seem to just be regular spiders, so not that crazy. I haven't seen any spider jockeys. Yay, an iron axe. Just what I always wanted for Christmas. You can see here, we have a lot of loot. We found a diamond pickaxe. We found 6 diamonds. We found some recipes, potions, hoppers, barrels, honey, string, a couple kind of lower end bows. This has been quite a haul. And so definitely encourage you, if you take the time to go to a trial chamber or happen across one while you're mining in your world, you know, go clear them out, have fun, and then not only do you get some of these fun rewards, but you also get loads and loads of copper, which I'm excited to use here in the days ahead, and also to collect a lot of those dispensers that I saw. I think that'll be a good start for us. There's a little bit of emeralds too, but I feel like a few trades at the iron farm probably gets me as many as I got in this entire trial chamber, so nothing too big to brag about. Of course, smithing templates are always great, and occasionally you get good books. Mine weren't that great, but I have gotten things like a trident before in here, just on a regular trial key in one of my other worlds, so you never know what's going to actually happen or how it's going to work, but yeah, we got a lot of loot, so definitely check these out, and I'm really excited. We've made roads. We've kind of really spruced up the look of our wizarding tower, fixed my XP farm so that I can be fully enchanted. And let me prep you guys. The next episode is going to be one of the craziest things ever. I've got an idea in my head. I've been planning it for a little while, and I'm actually going to do it. Now, whether I succeed or not, I guess you'll have to watch the next video to find out, but it's going to be crazy. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about it. So make sure, if you want to see that video that's coming out, or maybe it's already out by the time you watch this, like and subscribe. If it's already out, it's right up here at the end credits, and I'll show you it. So definitely check that out. Until next time, I am Joshgetslost. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are. Peace out. Bye.